So MAGA meat riders have they've reached levels of meat riding never thought possible before. Republican lawmaker proposes bill to change Benjamin Franklin on the $100 bill to Donald Trump. You can't make this type of foolishness up. You can't. Removing Benjamin Franklin from the $100 bill and replacing the Founding Fathers' image with one of Donald Trump is what a Republican lawmaker is proposing. Representative Brandon Gill of Texas's 26th congressional district introduced the Golden Age Act of 2025 bill on the House floor Monday. According to Gill's new release, this legislation would require that all $100 bills feature a picture of Donald J. Trump on the front face of the note. Here comes the glazing. Donald Trump could be enjoying his golden years golfing and spending time with his family. Instead, he took a bullet for this country and is now working overtime to secure our border, ruining our trade relationships with the rest of the world and making America energy disastrous again, and putting America first by ending. Like, bro, these people are stupid people. These people have no idea the kind of damage they're causing. And the part that drives me insane is the fact that when it's all said and done, and I said this many times, and I know some people might be, but it's true. When it all comes crashing down, they're going to point the finger at Trump. All the meat riding, all doing tricks on it, putting spit on it, twirling on it, splitting on it, no matter how much we've seen them do to enable this man, when the destruction eventually befalls us and it comes time to acknowledge who was at fault, they're not going to sit there and take accountability. They're going to shift the blame to Elon Musk and to Donald Trump. Imagine trying to erase the legacy of one of the founding fathers to put Donald Trump on a $100 bill. These people are idolaters. They don't serve Christ. They serve Trump. They don't serve Jesus. They serve Trump. How can you be this up a man's ass that you're sitting there trying to plaster his face on a dollar bill? Take several seats. You a grown-ass man. These be grown-ass folk. And I knew the MAGA movement was one of the gayest movements alive. You niggas got all kind of Trump hat, Trump shirt, running into the Capitol, bullet flying at you, all kind of beating up cops. And y'all worried about trying to get rid of gay marriage. You're in one. You're in one. You're in a gay marriage. Trying to get rid of gay marriage for grown folk in happy, healthy relationships. You're in the gayest marriage in the country. A $100 bill. Really? That's what the American people's time should be spent on. $100 bills. That only just lends to the irony. Because if this man's face actually ends up on a $100 bill, future generations will laugh at us. These fools put an economic disaster on a $100 bill. They put a fool who would crash the economy on a $100. Part of me actually wants to see it happen. Just so the absurdity of this movement can actually cost them support 80 years from now. Because that's around the time I expect this movement to resurge. I expect about 80 years, our descendants, which would probably be our great-grandkids if you're Gen Z, probably our grand to great-grandkids, they'll eventually forget what we already know to be true. The lessons we've learned, everything we saw, they'll eventually forget and convince themselves it never happened. This is what conservatives always do, is they rewrite the historical mistakes they make in order to wipe their slate clean to gain support amongst the new generation. Okay? This is what they will do. And foolishness like this of trying to put Trump's face on the $100 bill, hopefully, maybe, will buy future Americans some time. So someone can say, hey, ain't this a nigga that was on the $100 bill and crashed the economy? Hopefully that happens. Honestly, I actually want MAGA to do all of these deranged things because it will become undeniable as time goes on as to who the problem is. Sometimes the insanity needs to take the mask off for the identity of the insanity to be undeniable. The fact that this is happening, it's not just, they've asked for this man's face to be on a $250 bill, which I don't even think exists. I could be wrong, but I don't even think those exist. They want to make new dollar bills just to put Trump's name on it. You are a member of Congress. Do your job. Donald Trump already has people slurping him up. What is it? Laura Loomer, Marjorie Taylor Greene. He already has someone on the job. Pause. No pun intended. Why are you trying to join in and trying to take Laura Loomer's position? No pun intended. Like, it's just, bro, like, this is a movement of unserious people. Trump's face on a $100 bill. These people, like, grow up. Whether it's the Democrats singing "We Shall Overcome" or Republicans doing this shit, this nation has actually become, this is basically GTA 6. Rockstar might as well not even release the game. We're living in it right now. $100 bill. Grown ass man.